Well, isn't this weird? Hey, it's your girl Hime. We are on YouTube. Hi, YouTube! Woo! This is weird. Like, it's so far. We just started. Obviously, we just started. It's very, very similar to Twitch. Like, the way to go live on YouTube is a little different. Like with Twitch, there was just like when you start streaming, you're good. With YouTube, you have to set it up. Like, you have to have a broadcast ready, press live, and then press live again. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Hi, Roy. Welcome in. But yeah, we're on YouTube now. This is crazy. Like, huh? I'm very excited to see where this goes, though. Like, yes, I actually have been using a voice changer for a while now, actually. Maybe a couple weeks. I thought I wanted to give myself a little bit more of an alien vibe since I'm an alien princess and I'm green. So I decided to not use my real voice anymore. Except when I do IRL streams, which I will do actually IRL streams in the future too. That's not going away. It's just a lot easier for me to do with YouTuber. Like actually, I was thinking, I think I posted this on Twitter, but I was considering doing like an IRL stream one day, where I see how far I can get in Kingdom Hearts in one sitting. Either, I don't know if it's gonna be Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts 2, but I'm gonna do it. But it's gonna definitely be a IRL stream. It's gonna be me sitting on my couch, hanging out, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to sit in my normal gaming chair and play Kingdom Hearts for a very long time. Yeah, single sitting is a challenge. Like, I finished Kingdom Hearts 3, not in a single sitting, but like in a sitting and a half. I got through like half the game in like one night and the other half in a second. So we'll see, because I'm not gonna do 3. I'm not gonna do Birth by Sleep. I'm not gonna do Chain of Memories, and I'm not gonna do Dream Drop Distance. It's either gonna be Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts 2, just because I know those two games the best. It's just a matter of which battles do I want to struggle through. Because in the first game, obviously, you have that Ursula fight in what the fuck it's called? Atlantica. Or you have the Zaldin fight in the Kingdom Hearts 2. And I'm just like, I think I'd rather deal with Ursula than Zaldin again. Cause Zaldin's a bitch. Like, fuck Zaldin. I still have war flashbacks from when I played it last time on stream. Hi, Bessie! I still need to play 3. I started from getting 1 to show my wife the games, and we have been delayed. That's fair. 3 is fun. Like, I would go into, like, I would say go into with low expectations. It's story heavy, but like, it doesn't have the same charm as the first 2 games, but I very much enjoyed it. It's cute. It's cute. I will say, if you want to go for all the lucky emblems, there's a good chance you're gonna need a guide, because for one of them, I'm not gonna tell you which one, but one of the lucky emblems, which are basically like hidden Mickeys, I would have not found it if not for a guide. So that is just my one heads up for you. I can tell you in what level it is, and that's gonna be in the Big Hero 6, but I'm not telling you anything more because spoilers. Just the kids makes it hard to play, and I'm praying. Oh, you said I'm gonna go hard to go home. I feel that, and I commend you. I'm not a proud boy player. Nope. You can't make me. Like, I am one of those people who likes playing games for the stories, and I will play a game on easy mode just to get the story and to get through the game. Like, nope. Nope. We're chill. We hang out here, you know? The Ansem fight on proud mode was a mess. I was tired of being told to submit. Submit! Yeah, no. And then the way, like, I know he's saying, come here, Guardian, but like, he's just straight up, oh. He says, come, Guardian. Like, come here, Guardian, but it sounds different, you know? And absolutely, I agree. Nothing wrong with playing on easy mode. I love easy mode. It's my favorite. But that is one thing. Now, I'm not changing about my content, but because it is YouTube, I know that there are a lot stricter with like their like guidelines. I'm gonna try not to not swear, but not be as raunchy as I was on Twitch, because it's not like I'm monetized right now, but when I get monetized, I don't want to have to try to switch. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so far so good. I agree. Like the Souls game, like Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Elden Ring, those games are not for me. Like, if you can play those, yes, all power to you. I am so proud of you. Not me. Like, those games are hard for no reason. And I respect that. I absolutely respect that. Like, you do you, I do me, and we just support each other. That's, you know how I do. You know how I do. But I'm also, I guess, switching on how I do because we're playing a scary game today. And you know me, I don't do scary. I don't do scary. But here we are, about to fucking play Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't have a choice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it. Nope, we're romancing high schoolers. Yep, that was a small break between Ace Attorney and this game, because I didn't like. With Ace Attorney, I'm about to start the third game, but I didn't want to start it when I was transitioning, so I'm gonna do this either today, like just today, or today and Tuesday, and then go back to Ace Attorney, and then maybe play some more Dream Daddy along the line. But we'll see. Oh, and I have to show you that warning, because the warning's funny. 1 second. Wait till it shows back up. Okay. It says, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. It's me. I'm children, and I'm easily disturbed. So this game technically is not for me, but we're gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna turn my volume all the way down for myself. Maybe not all the way down, but like, I don't think I can handle someone screaming in my ear. But oh well. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit http://DC. I'm not doing all. That's too much. I was gonna try to do my best announcer voice, but no. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to exposure of your highly disturbing content. Yay! No one can see me, so I'm just gonna turn on all the lights. I'm not playing this in the dark today. We're not playing that game. I can. Light. Like, yes, my VTuber is kind of freaking out. It's because I'm not at my chair. Like, we're gonna pray real quick because we don't want the demons, but just, oh God, this is, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Why did I agree to do this? Why did I agree to do this? God, I hope not. That would have been terrifying. I did agree for the lulz. This is for you guys. This is for you. I did this for you. Like, and I feel that because I've seen not like a lot of gameplay, but I've seen people play it. I watched England play it, and so I was like, I should be fine, right? Right? I'm not gonna be fine at all. Please enter your name. Teammate! Why is this music so happy though? Also, that's not loud. Why is the music so loud? Let me turn that down a bit. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Hey! I turned it down because I saw that. Is it still louder? Test, test. Test, 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 test. Hands on my knees, shaking ass like... Anyways. Test. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Yuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Sounds like she's depressed, cause like when I was depressed, I still am depressed. Let's not get it twisted. But when I was more depressed, I'd just sleep all the time. I would absolutely just sleep all the time. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw an idle friend of the crosswalk and let Yuri catch up to me. I overslept again! I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Hime. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. That's a leap. Myself talking to myself. That like I'm a girl. She's a girl. He's a dude. She's a dude. I really don't think that they think we were a couple, but okay. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want me to. And it's hot in here. Jesus Christ, I was not prepared for today's stream. Whatever you say, Sayori. Quas. Can't talk. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we drive near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Hime, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me, which when I'm perfectly content on getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime, that is a mood. That's absolutely a mood. Like, I'm going to act my wage in high school too. Like, oh well. I was talking about how I'm worried that you weren't learning how to socialize or have any skills before college. Have you ever been to college? Socializing is the last thing you really do. You're too busy studying. Well, depending on what school you went, what school you go to, and like what you decide to do, but like still. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Aw, you're so sweet, Sayori. And I know you're happy now, but I died the thought of you getting a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. If you're a nerd, you know what? You're right. And I am a nerd, so there's that. Big Spooky! I'm gonna go cry in a corner! I'm just kidding, joking. I didn't finish college, and I made friends, so... One of my best friends is someone I met in college. So I guess I don't count, but like, still. But also, look at me, hello! You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Oh, thank you. I thought I'd dress up for this season. So I decided to go orange. Because, you know, spooky. Halloween. I need to stop using the word spooky. Spooky! So spooky. Yeah. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised that I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. That's just because she's neurodivergent. Probably. I'm calling it now. She's neurodivergent or mentally ill. Or both. Probably both. Calling it now. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have came into the classroom while I was facing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Why am I so, like, cynical? All this visual novel reading means a fandom needs to get made. He may win. Talk to Fomar. Yeah, she's the voice actor, not me. Fomar, if you're listening. So when are we gonna get a fandom from this? Hi, Nightmare, welcome in. Oh, I didn't realize my character was a boy. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Cause I'm like sitting here like, Jesus, why am I so depressed right now? Like, goddamn. Like, I get it's high school. High school sucks, but like, at least have some sort of enthusiasm. Me? But like, no, Roy. I would absolutely would. I'm not great at voice acting. But if Fomar was like, hey, I need you to do this with me, I'd absolutely do it. Like, I have the time and the means to do it, so. Fomar, win. Mimi? Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Pick a game and collab incoming. Okay, bet. Like, you guys know I like my visual novels, and there's several that I haven't even touched yet that I can't think of off the top of my head currently. But I'm down. I'm so down. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And that Suki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just so cunning to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Oh, speaking of cupcakes, I posted this on Twitter again. So I'm hosting a party at the end of the month. Close friends, well, not my close friends, but like my fiance's close friends, but by extension my friends, you know how it is. And one of my ideas for food, at least like for a snack, like we're gonna make pumpkin spice cupcakes with buttercream frosting, but we're gonna put green food dye in the frosting, and so they look like little pumpkins, and they're gonna be adorable. And I can't wait. Yep. Yay, let's go! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member! I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always said nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Hime, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All situation. I am a boy full of girls and hormones. Yep. So I know her name is Monica. I don't remember these two girls' names. I know that she's like, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, she's abused by her family and like severely depressed from it. She's gonna try to take over my computer. I don't remember what happens to her or our friend. It's like I said, I'm not going in here completely blind, but like, I don't know what happens when. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Keep it in your pants, sir. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki, right. The girl with the sadder attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quite quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who apparently who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Hime. Monica smiles sweetly. Don't look at me like that. I already know that you're up to something. But you stop it. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Hime. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki gets a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, how cute! The whiskers are drawn with icing. The little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and Ori has managed to get her icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Ma'am, what are you looking at? Like, if you got something to say it to my face, please. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why Why are you thanking me? It's not like, oh, she's a tsundere. She is absolutely 100% a tsundere. Like, I 100% see her saying baka at the end of this. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah, you have. She is a tsundere. It's not like I made them for you or anything. We all know. We all know. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. Oh, Natsuki. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, a hot cup of tea helps you... Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself be intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I don't know who... I think I might want to romance Yuri first. If I get that far. And if I decide to continue this game. We'll see how bad the scariness is, cause like, again, me, scary, don't mix, dab, and with that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrows, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but argument about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. You're damn right they're not. Which is why I'm here on YouTube. It was a scary leap, and I'm basically starting from scratch, but I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm ready to take over. YouTube, if you're listening to this, I'm coming for you. Anyways, that was weird. That was real weird. Don't mind me. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. Wait, no, like, why? Why are you giving me advice as a new YouTube streamer? Monica, you're a little bit too self-aware right now. Like, I know that you're talking about the club, but it sounds like you're directly speaking to me, and I don't like that. At all. So could you, like, know, not. No? Okay. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. What Monica song? Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted about the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Just Monica. Okay, you'll have to send that to me because I need to see it now. So, Hime, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, thank you, Bestie. Considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Same. Like, it blew up after a while, and everyone was playing it, and I'm just like, why? What secrets are you holding? Especially you purple-eyed chick. Thank you. Manga? I murmured quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Oh, well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, how about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. That's also a mood. I was an avid reader back in the day. I say that like I'm old. I'm not old, but like, I was the person who, like, my dad would like leave in the middle, and I'd start like reading a book, and he'd come home, and I'd still be in the same spot reading my book, and like because of how my brain is, I'd be like, oh, did you forget something? And he's like, Hime, you've been in the same spot for 5 hours. And I'd be like, oh, okay, goes back to reading. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Red flag! Anyways. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ma'am, I am on to you. I read a horror book. Once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them all with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Hime? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes, like, look at them! You upset them! How dare you! They were so happy about you joining, and you're just gonna break their hearts like that? You are rude, Hime! Rude! I'm sorry, I thought... Huh! Hime... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, keep it in your pants, sir! Keep it in your pants! Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. God, these hormones! They make you do crazy things! One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. I don't know if you're joking or not. Because some people legit don't know who Dream is. So, Dream. I can't believe I'm about to talk about him on my stream. But, mind you, I've never like I've never watched any of his stuff, but Dream has been up until this point a faceless Minecraft YouTuber. Like, and he's ironically pretty big. Like I'm talking like 30 million subscribers. And he's never shown his face up until now. He's always worn like a mask. Yeah, Minecraft. Minecraft is how he has 30 million subscribers. Other than that, I have never actually watched his content. Like, I know that there's what's called the Dream SMP. I don't know what SMP stands for, but I think it's like a server, like where you roleplay. Yeah, people, oh no, Twitter is eating him the fuck up right now. Cause not only like, he's been compared to the meme face, he's been compared to Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek, like the fourth, I think. He's been compared to Sean Dawson. Like they are roasting him. But yeah, he is your basic average white guy. Yep. I don't know what I expected, but like, I'm not gonna lie when I said, you know what, I was curious too. Oh, what's that show? It's the one about this, okay, you just said spider, but I forget what it's called, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my god, that's terrifying. I always hated that spider specifically. The one that had that like really pronounced jaw. I've also seen the Crimson Chin. I've also seen him being compared to the Crimson Chin. And I'm just like, dude, you guys didn't have to, y'all were quick with it. You guys didn't have to go that hard. Like, my homie is on the internet. It's funny as fuck, don't get me wrong. It's hilarious. But they didn't have to go that hard on him. Like, it's only been up for like an hour. Some say he's got that Glenn Quagmire chin too. Oh no, YouTube, please don't take this down for harassment and bullying. I am just reading chat, I promise. But Lord, it's rough out there. It is rough. But he does not care. He has 30 million subscribers. So what does he care for getting compared to things on the internet? Just kidding. If I had 30 million subscribers, people would be mean to me. Like I said, yeah, Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek. Other guy. Okay, that guy. Okay. But yeah, no. If I had 30 million subscribers and people were mean to me, I'd cry. I'd cry. So, yeah. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Welcome to the beginning of the end. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Hime, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety rolling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Say, Hime, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, like I said, we are going to romance Yuri. And it doesn't look like Monica is an option yet. Cool. Since we're gonna try to go with Yuri? She says she likes reading horror ones. So I'm gonna go with Misfortune. I'm just gonna pick really bad ones. Not that bad, but we're gonna go with Disaster. Cool, she liked that. Judgment, Inferno, Bliss, Sadness, Uncontrollable, Smile, Less Tears, Calm. Sadness. Okay, nope, that was her. Okay. Not doing great, but it's okay. I guess whoever we romance, it's who we romance. Swimsuit, Intellectual Whisper, Disown, Secretive Journey, Awesome, Flee, Universe, Whirlwind, Journey. Cool, cool, cool. Sing, Unending, Valentine, Shiny, Infallible, Nature, Laugh, Childhood, Passion, Adventure. Yeah, freeform poems. Slam poetry. Unending. Cool. Sweet, Alone, Fireflies, Hopeless, Death, Together, Fluffy, Cute, Music, Vivacious, Death! Oh. What? I know you're depressed, man, but like, what's going on? Philosophy, Treasure, Sticky, Vanilla, Fireworks, Marriage, Destiny, Mouse, Massacre, Captive. Massacre! Love that for us! Entropy, Peace, Cheer, Sugar, Analysis, Joy, Vertigo, Flower, Warm, Boop. Vertigo. Cool. Bunny, Eternity, Electricity, and I don't even know what that word says. Essence, Broken, Melody, Atone, Special, Rain Cloud. Broken. It's gonna be between these two at the moment. We'll see how well we do. Amazing, Unstable, Waterfall, Starscape, Romance, Nightgown, Flying, Extreme, Clumsy, Email. Unstable. Antagonizing, Milk, Lucky, Crimson, Vacation, Covet, Melancholy, Dance, Incapable, Heaven Sent, Melancholy! Okay. Like, this game's gonna be a whole trip, and I don't know how I feel about it. Headphones, Animate, Dream, Hat, Dream. How'd you sneak in here, sir? Anyways, Beauty, Feather, Determination, Hope, Skipping, Twirl, Vitality. Determination? Cool. Anger, Quiet, Kiss, Cheeks, Uncanny, Extraordinary, Color, Explode, Horror, Puppy! Horror. Pure, Meager, Clouds, Happiness, Tragedy, Forgive, Sunny, Requited, Misery, Tenacious. I was trying to go along with the beat, it did not work. Misery. Okay, I guess that was you. Infinite, Hair, Contamination, Aura, Charm, Ambient. Frightening, Shame, Unrestrained, and Loud. Frightening! Scars, Fickle, Rainbow Games, Defeat, Promise, Pink, Bed, Peaceful, Family, Scars. Okay. You two, I swear to God. Precious, Insight, Landscape, Sunset, Parfait, Fester, Pleasure, Daydream, Bubbles, Empty. I feel like I'm singing the goddamn Pokemon rap. Huh. Okay. Fuck. Anxiety, Socks, Rose, Prayer, Lipstick, Sparkle, Graveyard, Fun, Silly, Lollipop. Graveyard. Vibrant, Hot, Time, Raindrops, Whistle, Breeze, Skirt, Variance, Fear, Shopping. Doesn't it? Fear. Fuck! Ocean, wonderful, depression, pain, ribbon, excitement, heart, papa, disarray. Disarray. I don't know who I got. Like, it seemed like it was pretty even between, Sayori and Yuri. I was about to say, when I play the Pokemon rap on YouTube, I was just going with the beat, okay? But also, the Pokemon rap is legit, and like, I think it was College Humor. College Humor redid the Pokemon rap. It's now outdated, but they did it up to like the 700. And you should go watch it. It's great. Hi, Genhime. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Hime. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. No, same. Like, I'd watch the credits just for the Poke Rap. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! Making you dive headfirst in the literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Mind your business, ma'am. I'm here now, aren't I? And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here or hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Please send that to me, because that sounds sick as fuck. But Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. He may always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. She is 100% neurodivergent. Like, 100, yep. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Hime can become good friends too. Sayori? Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri, you didn't buy you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori! Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy! It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Aww. You're adorable. What secrets are you hiding? This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite I mean, not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is running around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Also, I think I did it right. I did not count how many times Sayori jumped versus how many times Yuri jumped. But I think Yuri might have gotten one more extra one. Maybe. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Sorry, I need water. Because I don't have channel points yet. I'm working on that. I'm working on trying to get everything I had with Twitch on YouTube. So please be patient while we're in the middle of this transition. I appreciate your patience. Thank you. And thank you for being here. Like, I love you guys and gals and non-binary pals. I appreciate you that you support me wherever I go, whatever I do, whenever I do it. Love you. Okay, I'm done being sappy now. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I didn't break anything! What did I break this time? I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Speak now! I don't know what I broke! I just got here. What did I break? Okay, I'm so confused. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably would have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Oh, I can't tell. I was focused. That wasn't my fault. That was my VTuber having a mind of her own. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Hello, Samantha! Diaz, welcome in! How are you doing today? This is that book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book? When I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It is Doki Doki. This is my very first playthrough ever, so I'm basically going into it blind. Like, I know it's supposed to be like a horror game, and so... yeah, we'll see how I do. I'm trying to... my first route, I'm trying to romance Yuri here. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyways? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. I wonder if this is gonna be like anything like the Portrait of Dorian Gray. You know, the one about the basically vampire who doesn't grow old because he has his portrait hidden in his house. And if you find that portrait and you burn it, he dies. That one. Such a good book. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. Just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give it away. Quick answer. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Oh, that wasn't a question for me. Got it. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she desperately needs to choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah! Yeah, it is! Yuri, are you okay? Are you... Do we need to go talk to a therapist together? We need to get you help. I feel like we need to get you help. Blink twice if we need to get you help. Okay. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Hime? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess if it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fulfill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Same. Like, books take over my brain and then everything else is like not important at all. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. I feel like you're about to say a lot, like in the future you're gonna say a lot stranger things than what I'm actually expecting, and I don't know if I'm prepared for that or not, but we're gonna continue anyways. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. The two of us? It's probably meant to be the two of us. But unless we're talking about the desk, we could be talking about the desk, I don't know. But look how cute she is! She's all shy and blushing. We love her. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Yeah, you do. You never know what they're plotting. We're on to you, Yuri. We are on to you. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Oh god, I remember watching that as a kid and thinking, oh yeah, no, that's totally normal. And I look back at that as an adult, and I'm just like, did this bitch say her girlhood trembled? Like, how did they get away with that? It was terrifying! Oh no! Yuri takes her left arm and holds it to the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Ha! She just called us a slow reader, and I feel that, because like our Hime in the game, probably slow as fuck. Hime in real life, not. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. No, Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like almost feels like an intimate exchange. Like it's giving Ghost. You know, with Whoopi Goldberg, that one scene where they're making pottery, it's giving that type of energy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like it can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Hime, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, we wrote a poem, alright. Is it a good poem? No. No, not at all. But is it a poem? Yes. Maybe. I don't think it rhymes, but I think it's a poem. I think it could absolutely be like classified as a poem in someone's literature book. I don't know who, so. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a regal sheet of loosely torn from a spiraled notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? We will see how much Yuri likes it. I'm also going to save here. Neat. Oh wow, we get 9 pages of empty save slots. That kind of concerns me. How many choices am I gonna have to make? I'm not good at making choices! That's the serious part of this game. Making choices. But we are now about an hour and a half in. I'm going to be right back. I'm gonna take a quick stretch break because I'm trying to be better about my physical health, and so I'll be right back. Enjoy the elevator music. Okay, real quick, my cat's the cutest thing ever. He's like napping on the couch, and he's adorable. And I gave him chin scratches, and he was just like purred. Yes. Anyways, now I'll be back. Okay, we return. So I just override save just in case. Return! Yuri! Let's see how she likes it. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Thank you. It was a very good stretch. And I also got more wine. But I promise I stretched too. That was not a lie. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. It's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. I mean, don't mean to toot my own horn, but I was a grade A poetry writer back in like elementary school. Don't fake, don't get too impressed. Like, I get it, it's a lot, but like, I know. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor wow, I can't talk today. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example and trying new things. I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki could be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, wow. I have to learn how to read, like... Okay, it's not that I can't read cursive. I can totally read cursive. It's just the fact that because I'm dyslexic, cursive is a lot harder for me to read. So bear with me. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue hue of the future. I bathe. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Snaps. Snaps all around. Yes, we love it. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. I didn't say that. I never said you had terrible handwriting. I said I'm dyslexic, so it's hard for me to read cursive. I never said you had terrible handwriting. Don't put that in your head, ma'am. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I need this game to stop being so self-aware. Yes, I took a bit longer. Again, I said I'm dyslexic. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Hime. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, again, I feel like, if I remember correctly, that you're coming from a place of abuse. And like, you're calling like the literature club your last place of comfort. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. And soon to be less with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Hime. Oh, you keep doing... No, you're so sweet, but do your best for yourself, Miss Ma'am. Always for yourself. Don't do it for any guy. I'm sorry, just don't do it. Don't do it. Do it for yourself. You're in high school. You don't need to be thinking about boys yet. Boys are gross. They have cooties. Cooties! Me too. Oh wait, do I have to show it to all of them? I can't just be like, we skip it and move. Oh wait, I can skip. But I feel like if I skip, I'm gonna miss a lot of the story, and I don't want to do that. I'm not a skipper. I'm not a skipper on the first playthrough, as much as I want to. Monica, you're next. Hi, Hime. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Hime. We're all a little embarrassed today, don't you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Hime. I feel like you're literally just saying that because you're you're the president. Like, I don't need your participation trophies, ma'am. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. Also, you read that real quick, like you glanced at it. Did you actually read it? I don't believe you. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Same. Never let them know your next move. Hit them with a 1-2, ha-cha-cha-cha, and then do a backflip. And then if you do a backflip in Dream Daddy, you die. But like, still, I said what I said. Do a backflip. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I feel that though. Like, half is fake it till you make it, and like, the other half is purely because I'm a Leo, people expect me to be confident, so I'd be like, yeah, I'm confident when I'm like my worst critic. I'm just like, everyone hates me. But anyways, we're not gonna talk about that right now. And that doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left on in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Interesting. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting the emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Like, okay, so I know that you guys are only hearing my my voice mod, but my actual voice for Monica works a little bit too well, and I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I don't want to be able to sound like her. Cause I don't know exactly what happens, but I know this one here specifically. There's something wrong with her. Something wrong with all of them, but this one specifically. Don't let that face fool you. Evil. Ow. I need water. Thanks for listening. Miss Sundere. Hime, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first person you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Yeah, tell him, Hime! Tell her, Hime! It's weird, I'm talking to myself. I should have named him something else, cause like... I didn't know. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyways. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Oop, that's the wrong voice. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. I don't know how many of you know the musical Rent. But there's a song. And now I can't remember the name of it. Oh, it's called Without You. And it has very similar lyrics to this very basic poem. But it sounds better. So yeah, Natsuki, please don't give me shit about my poem. When you're just straight stating things. Like, you are basic. You're just like, monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. People give this hate, but I actually really like it. And to that I say to each their own. But she was being mean to me, and so I can't let that slide. I match energy. I match energy. It's a very pessimistic view of human nature. You know what? You have a point there. Like, it's just like that, especially those last too long. People can try, but that's about it. Like, it's not, there's no guarantee that they'll actually succeed whatever they try to do. So I get that. Curse you for making me look at it a different way and changing my perspective on things. How dare? How dare? Joking. Yeah. It is poetry, and all poetry is subjective. Objective? Subjective. 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 I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Ain't that the goddamn truth? I'm gonna need this game to stop giving me like existential crises. I don't need to think about that. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. You know what? I can respect that part. Because, like, I 100% expected it to rhyme at the end, and then it just didn't. And I was like, oh. Okay. That's upsetting. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but it's Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Good on you, Hime. Good on you, me. Because some people will straight just snatch that. It's like, well, it's good, but it's not great. And then just crush her completely. It's just like squish, squish, squish. But no, you just let her have it. So, good for you. Who should I show my poem to next? There's no one else but Sayori. This is a good poem, Hime. Oh wait, what's her voice? It's higher. It's higher and a lot more preppy. This is a good poem, Hime. Are you sure this is your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote... Wow. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Hime. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she is part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Hey! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. Aww, that's what I call that's like, gross moment. TMI, not TMI, but like, ew, gross. This is cutesy. But, on Messenger, that's what I have as my fiance's, like, name. is sunshine, and for me, for me is starlight. Anyways, I'll stop being cute now. Just you, gross. Anyways, I love him. He's great. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleeping from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. You know what? Actually, this is a poem that I'd absolutely write. Like, cause at the end of it, I'd just be like, I'm gonna write what I feel. I'm hungry. I want food. I want breakfast. I kinda want breakfast now. I kinda want pancakes. I get pancakes tomorrow. Say, Yuri. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. She is absolutely 100% neurodivergent. You can't tell me otherwise. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh, that sounds good too. I think I'm just hungry. I think that's it. Oh well, I'll get food later. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Same. Okay, I get hangry if I don't eat something. So, I get it. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand a chance against up. Wow. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. So far not yet. We kind of made a disturbing poem for Yuri, but we haven't like gotten to anything scary quite yet. Knock on wood. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper. They're sharing their respective poems. Shush! Look, Fomar, you have started on your visual novel journey with playing like John Doe and with playing My Sweet Valentine. Hashtag go check out my bestie's YouTube. Fomar, she's right here. Click on her. Anyways, I'm done yet. Anyways. We gotta set up the story first. It's never just a jump right in. You gotta build it up. You gotta meet the characters. You gotta meet yourself. You gotta get the backstory. You know how this works now. Visual novels can be a lot of fun. I think Cinder was my first. Ooh, what's Cinder about? Because obviously I'm gonna need more visual novels to play, because like obviously this is probably gonna be more than one stream. This will be more than one stream because I kind of want to see the Scary 2. But then I'll go back to Ace Attorney. I want to do Hooked on You, which is the Dead by Daylight Dead by Daylight Lord visual novel. Then there's also I kind of want to read 100% How to Fool Boyfriend. There's more. But like y'all, I am absolutely not gonna lie to you right now. My voice is killing me. I don't know if I'm getting sick or something, but doing the voice for quote unquote my character is like killing my voice. So I might cut today's stream a little short. And just drink some more water, because this one, I think this might be one of the most text heavy one. Yeah, because I want to be back, just like I want to give my voice a rest. I know, don't yell at me. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much for coming to my first YouTube stream. I will be at least finishing Yuri's route. I don't know if it's gonna take me this stream and next stream. I don't know if it's going to take me until a third stream, but I 100% promise you I will complete her route. And then who knows, maybe depending on how scary it is, we'll continue it before the end of the month. But again, thanks for being here. I will be back on Tuesday at 2:30 HST as long as I'm not sick. It's actually starting to be rainy season around here, so we'll see. But I should be back Tuesday. You guys will have the notification bell on. This will be up as a VOD in like an hour, if that. I'm excited to see what YouTube is gonna do for me. I'm very excited. So for the very first time on YouTube, have a good night. I'm gonna hydrate right now, and be nice, because I don't know how to raid yet. I will see you on Tuesday. Voice work is very taxing, and I haven't had to do any type of quote unquote voice work since I was in high school and theater. So yeah. Anyways, good night.